Welcome back to Through the Eyes of a Trucker. Today, we're tackling a crucial aspect of California's commercial driving regulations, CDL exceptions, and special certificates. Whether you're a seasoned driver or just starting out, understanding these rules is essential. Now, let's talk about the exceptions. While a commercial driver's license, CDL, is generally required for operating large vehicles, there are some specific scenarios where you might be exempt. These include emergency vehicles. During active emergencies, authorized emergency vehicles are exempt. Recreational towing. Towing a trailer for personal recreational use doesn't require a CDL. Military vehicles. Military personnel operating military vehicles are exempt. Farm equipment. Operating farm equipment within a 150-mile radius of the farm is exempt. Van pools. Driving a van pool vehicle is also an exception. Even with a CDL, certain jobs require additional special certificates. The DMV is the primary agency for CDL and most related certificates. However, the CHP is specifically involved in certain safety-related certifications, particularly those related to passenger transport. Let's break them down. Passenger transport, school bus driver, and SPAB school pupil activity bus. In addition to the required CDL with the appropriate endorsements for the type of vehicle being driven, and which is handled through the DMV, the California Highway Patrol, or CHP, issues the SPAB certificate. This SPAB certificate is required to drive a school pupil activity bus. The CHP handles all testing and safety requirements for SPAB drivers. Youth bus. If you're looking to drive a youth bus, you'll need a special certificate from the California Highway Patrol, or CHP. They handle all the testing and safety requirements. Remember, you'll also need a CDL from the DMV and a passenger endorsement if your bus carries 16 or more people, including you, the driver, or if it weighs 26,001 pounds or more. If you'll be driving a general public paratransit vehicle or a GPPV, you'll need a special certificate from the California Highway Patrol, or CHP, as they handle the testing and safety requirements. And remember, a CDL from the DMV is also required. To drive a vehicle for developmentally disabled persons, you'll need a specialized certificate issued by the California Highway Patrol, or CHP. They oversee the necessary training and safety requirements. A CDL from the DMV is also required for these drivers. Ambulance drivers. To drive an ambulance in California, you'll need a special certificate. This will involve submitting a copy of your medical examination report and medical examination certificate every 2 years. You'll handle these requirements at California's Department of Motor Vehicles, or DMV. These are in addition to having the standard CDL. If you're transporting hazardous agricultural materials, you'll need a HAM certificate. This certificate is subject to commercial driver rules and regulations. The DMV handles the issuance of this certificate, in addition to the required CDL. If you plan to drive a transit bus, you'll need a verification of transit training certificate. This certificate confirms that you've completed the required transit training. The DMV handles the issuance of this certificate, along with your CDL. To drive a vehicle transporting farm labor, like trucks or buses, you'll need a farm labor vehicle certificate. The DMV handles the issuance of this certificate, and you'll also need a CDL. If you're operating a tow truck, you'll need a specialized tow truck driver certificate. The DMV handles the issuance of this certificate, along with the required commercial driver's license. Many of these certificates require mandatory background checks and fingerprinting. Cell phone restriction. California law strictly prohibits cell phone use for school and transit drivers while operating the vehicle. Important notes. Key points. It's crucial to know CLP holders with passenger endorsements have specific restrictions. Refer to California's Commercial Driver's Handbook for more information. The DMV handles most certificates, while the CHP handles specific passenger transport certifications, such as SPAB and Youth Bus. CDL medical requirements are strict, especially for passenger and hazardous materials endorsements. You must meet both federal and state regulations. You will need to pass both knowledge and skill tests for a CDL. you will need the DMV's Commercial Driver's Handbook and formal training. This video provides a summary. For detailed information, always refer to the California DMV Commercial Driver Handbook. You can find a link in the description box below, or listen to me reading the handbook chapter by chapter in my California Commercial Driver Handbook playlist. Have you had any experiences with these CDL exceptions or special certificates? Share your stories in the comments. If you found this information valuable, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more trucking content that is created by me for you. Credit to the California DMV Commercial Driver's Handbook and Google for the source material, and to Google's Gemini AI for script evaluation and feedback. This video was brought to you by Foltz at Outward Divergence on his channel, Through the Eyes of a Trucker. Thank you for subscribing, you have a great day, and keep on truckin'.